Hey guys, here we go again. So today's lesson is called Which Cell Phone Plan Should You Choose? Now this is going to be slightly different than the one that we did yesterday. And so what I would like you to do is go ahead and cut out the three different plans, plan A, B, and C, and glue that into your notes. And then you might as well also put the part that has plan B expression. You might as well glue that in with it at the same time. So go ahead and hit pause, get that in, and then we'll get going. All right, so if you'll notice, plan A says that you can have 450 minutes of talk per month for $39.99. And then every minute over that, you're going to get charged 45 cents. Messaging is 20 cents per text and 30 cents for a photo or a video. All right, so yes, back in the day, about the time you were born, we started switching over and started having talk and text all included. But back in the day, you actually did pay for each one of those. And then, of course, now we have data, right? Because we want to be able to stream and do all kinds of fun things, play games. And so we have data, and it's $10 per gig. Now, again, way back in the day, you did pay a lot for that. So these prices are a little old, but you still can get the idea. Plan B, we have 900 minutes of talk per month for $59.99. And then every minute you go over that, though, you're going to get charged 40 cents. And then unlimited messages, right? Unlimited texting for $20. And then again, $10 for every gigabyte of data that you use. Plan C is unlimited talk and texting, right? Unlimited talk and texting for $40, but your data is going to cost you $50 just to be able to have your smartphone turned on, and then $5 per gig. All right? So those are the three plans that we're going to be looking at today. So let's take a look at Plan B. Okay, it says fill in the blanks to create an expression for the total cost for Plan B in a month where you use 900 minutes, right? You use more than 900 minutes to talk. And T stands for the number of minutes you talk. And D is the number of gigabytes data, right? That's your data. All right, so every minute that you are going to talk over, right? This is the overage talking, minutes talked over, not just total minutes, but minutes over, right? You're going to get charged 40 cents for every minute that you talk over your allowed 900, plus the data, and the data is what? $10. $10. And then, of course, you actually have all of your talking, right? All of the talking, and that was $59.99. Now I know you guys want to round that to 60, but please don't. Let's actually go to the nearest penny because your bill is written to the nearest penny. All right. All right. So next we've got to figure out what would be the right equation for Plan C. Plan C. All right. So do me a favor, go ahead and glue this one in as well. Okay, so pause. All right, so Plan C, right? Plan C, we're going to be charged $40 for unlimited talk and text, plus $50 to have your smartphone turned on, plus $5 for every gigabyte of data that you use. And if you look at this, we can combine those two, right? We can combine the two constants for 90, right? $90 just to have unlimited talk, text, and the ability to use your data. Plus, you still have to charge data, so that would be Plan B. That would be Plan B. Okay? Now, I don't remember if I gave you guys this to put into your notes, but if we had to come up with an equation for Plan A, if you have this, go ahead and hit pause. I can't remember if I gave this to you guys or not, but we're going to talk about Plan A here a second. So Plan A, if you look at it, is pretty involved when it comes to writing out its equation, right? Or writing out its expression, I should say. And I want to know, how many variables would I need? How many variables do I need for this? Right? We have a variable for overage, talking over, right? T, overage for talking. And then we need a variable for the messages, right? M, we'll say for text messages, right? Your text messages. And then there's one for video and for photo, right? There's one for photo. Let me go back. Let's look. There's one for photo or video, right? We've got to do that as well. So we've got, we'll do what? V for video. Video/photo. And then we've got to still deal with data, right? The number of gigs of data. So how many variables would expression A need? We're going to have 4 variables to figure that one out. Like, wow, you know, that one's pretty involved. So for example, the equation for A, right, plan A, that would be what? It's $40, right? Is that $40? $39.99. Oh, I can't say $40. It's $39.99 plus what? 45 cents for every minute over your allowed amount, over 450, plus 20 cents for every text you send, plus another 30 cents for every photo or video you send, plus another $10 for every gig of data that you use. Okay? This is going to get expensive really quick, won't it? All right, so then we have Mina, and I think you guys have this one, so go ahead and glue this one in. And it says that Mina uses 600 minutes of talk. She sends 1,000 texts, 15 videos, and 1 gigabyte of data on her phone each month. What plan would be best, right? What plan would be best? So let's look at plan A. Plan A, she's going to have $39.99 plus 45 cents. Now, how many can she talk? She can only talk 450, so she's going to be charged for 150 over, plus 20 cents for every text that she sends, and she's sending 1,000 of them, plus 30 cents for every video or photo, which is 15, plus her 1 gig of data. Okay? Type all that in, see how much that is. What'd you guys get? I got a really big number. I'm not sure if I got it right. $321.99. Yikes. Yikes. And yes, bills used to be that high with my middle schoolers way back in the day when they did have to pay for every time they sent a text. You guys would probably be grounded off of your phones if you had to do that nowadays. All right, let's do plan B, right? Let's do plan B. Plan B, we have that one on the other side here, is 40 cents for every text, right? It's 40 cents for every talk over, I should say, talk over, plus she has to pay how much? Let's see here, $10 for every piece of data, right? Plus the $59.99. All right, now I'm going to go back and fill in the T. So she's allowed to have what? She's allowed to have 90 minutes of talk, and she's only talking 600. She's only talking 600. So this doesn't exist, right? That one doesn't exist. And her data, she's only using 1, so I'm going to go back and erase that, and I'll put a 1 in there, right? Put a 1 in here. So really, this is going to be what? $69.99. Right? That's not bad. That's way cheaper than plan A. That's all I can tell you. All right. Now, if you're smart, you can already look at plan C, and you're going to realize, well, she's already paying $90 just up front, plus the $5 for every piece of data that she's using, right? So this is $95. So which plan is the best plan for Mina? It's going to be plan B. Plan B. Right? Significantly different. All right, and I go to my next page. Go ahead and glue these in. I think I gave these to you guys. I think I did. If not, just wait a second. So now if Mina had chose plan A, oh my gosh, she chose the most expensive one out there. What would give her the greatest savings, right? What if she reduced her talk so she doesn't talk over, right? Where she doesn't talk over. Because if she talks over, she is being charged. She's being charged down here, right? What was 45 cents times $1 times 150, right? What is 45 cents times 150? That was $67.50. If she just didn't go over, she could save $67.50, right? What if she reduced her number of texts from 1,000 to 800? So how much are texts? Her texts are what, 20 cents a piece, right? So she's saving 200 on that, right? She's having 200 on that. So 200 times the 20 cents, she's going to save $40, right? That's how much she's going to save. So right now, it's better for her to do plan A, or part A, I should say. Reducing her number of photos. What if she just gets rid of photos altogether? She never takes a photo, never takes a video. She only took 15, right? 15 times 30 cents, 0.3 times 15. She's only going to save $4.50. Well, that's not going to help her much. What if she just only did a half a gig? Half a gig is only going to save her $5. So she actually needs to reduce. If she actually did choose plan A as her company, she actually has to not go over on her talk time, right? If she doesn't go over on her talk time, then she's saving the most money. Still going to be expensive, but she's saving her most money there. All right, I'm going to ask you guys to do this next one completely on your own. You can check with the people at your table, though, see what they come up with. I want you guys to deal with this one. On average, Bill uses 1,000 minutes of talk time. He sends 300 text messages and 6 gigs of data on his phone each month. Based on these values, now catch the question, how much will Bill save per month using C rather than B? All right? So go ahead and hit pause, work on this. It's going to take you probably about 5 minutes, and then go ahead and hit play again. All right, so plan C is $120, right? It's $90 plus 5 times the number of gigs he uses, $120. Plan B, you should have taken the $59.99, added the overage on talking, so 40 cents for every text over, or a minute over, which is times 100. Plus the $20 for all of the text messages, plus 6 times 10 for every gig that he uses. That's $179.99. The question is, how much will he save, right? How much does he save? $179.99 minus the 120, right, is $59.99 saved. He saves $59.99 by having plan C rather than plan B. I don't know if you guys have ever gone out with your parents to actually figure out which company is the best one to go to, but this really does happen, you know, when your cell phone plans are up for renewal and your parents have to figure out which one to go. These are things that you actually have to look at and figure out what's best for your family based on your usage. So anyway, that is what we have, and yeah, the homework is already in Google Classroom for you guys. Have a good one.